Best basses for beginners. 1. Squier Vintage Modified Precision Bass PJ. This is a beginner bass that would be a welcome addition to any bass collection. The Squier Vintage Modified Precision Bass PJ is straightforward, with a maple and rosewood neck bolted to one of the most popular bass body shapes in history. Onboard, you'll find the pickup duet of a split P single coil in the neck and AJ-style single coil in the bridge. This gives you the tonal ability to nail everything from raw, Steve Harris-like rock sounds to Yako-esque solo tones with ease. In fact, the P bass body and the PJ pickup combination is one of the most recorded and used combinations in electric bass guitar history. Oh, and did we mention that the Squier Vintage Modified Precision Bass PJ is astoundingly affordable? 2. Fender Mustang PJ Bass. Sticking with the Fender family tree, the Fender Mustang PJ bass is quickly becoming a favorite instrument of beginning bassists and touring pros alike. As soon as you get this bass in your hands, you'll notice that it is quite a bit more compact than other basses. This is fantastic for smaller framed players and children. But this short-scale construction also injects the instrument with a 60s-style thump that is extremely popular. Including a PJ pickup configuration similar to the Squier Vintage Modified P bass, the Mustang PJ bass has a lot of tonal variety waiting under the hood. When it comes to basses for beginners, this short-scale beauty brings a truckload of Fender quality and tone to the table. 3. Ibanez GSR206 GIO. With modern forms of hip-hop, jazz, and even metal, extended-range basses such as this Ibanez GSR206 GIO 6-string are all but required equipment. The 6-string design of this active bass offers both a fat low end and a higher range that's perfect for single-note soloing and chords. It accomplishes this by adding a higher C and lower B string to most basses' standard 4-string construction. The dual volume and single tone control layout is easy for up-and-coming players to navigate. And the bass even boasts an active bass boost for rattling the walls on demand. If you're looking to get into fleet-fingered styles of playing or slap bass technique, you'll be extremely hard-pressed to find a better value on a beginner bass than the GSR206 GIO. 4. Yamaha TRBX304. If you're as excited about getting into metal bass as you are into jazz, or you find as much inspiration in funk as you do laying down a walking blues line, then the Yamaha TRBX304 active 4-string bass may be the perfect beginning bass for you. Its fast playing and comfortable neck is easy for fresh hands to get around on. And with its 5-piece construction, it may have the most stable neck of the bunch. Also, the body boasts well-thought-out contours that make it surprisingly ergonomic, but this bass really shines in the electronics department. Not only does the bass offer a switch for preset EQ settings that are available on the fly, but its active 2-band EQ further sculpts and shapes your sound to whatever style you're learning. Put all that in a bass with attractive lines that will look great on stage, at home, or in the studio, and the Yamaha TRBX304 is a beginner bass that's ready to groove. 5. Epiphone EB-3. The Epiphone EB-3 is an affordable take on one of the most legendary classic rock bass designs of all time. Though sharing its tone and look with basses famously found in the hands of iconic players such as Cream's Jack Bruce, punk pioneer Mike Watt, and Bill Wyman of the Rolling Stones, the Epiphone EB-3 has its own personality to share. With a full 34 inches scale length, this beginner bass boasts an added level of punch and aggression that many of the shorter vintage examples can't touch. It also comes in at a fraction of the cost of those old-school 4-strings. But with the EB-3's massive sidewinder humbucker in the neck position and NYT bass mini humbucker in the bridge, the heralded sounds of good ol' rock and roll are never far away.